Ladies and gentlemen, as Dr. Peter McGrath, the coordinator of the Inter-Academy Partnership, is unable to be with us in person, we will now proceed to play a pre-recorded video message where he will deliver the opening remarks for the event.
Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you warm greetings from the beautiful city of Trieste in Italy, as I stand before you today representing the Inter-Academy Partnership IAP. It's a pleasure and an honor for me to accept the gracious invitation extended by Nadira Karunawira to address you all on the occasion of this workshop on institutionalizing science advice to governments, organized by the National Academy of Sciences of Sri Lanka with the support of IAP and the Association of Academies and Societies of Sciences in Asia, ASA. Today, we gather here to recognize and emphasize the profound significance of science advice in shaping policies that drive progress and foster development. Science advice serves as a conduit that connects policymakers with the latest scientific knowledge and expertise. By enabling evidence-informed decision-making, it empowers governments to chart their course guided by the wealth of information that scientific research provides. Moreover, science advice can contribute to the robust risk assessment and foresight by bridging interdisciplinary perspectives that are essential for tackling many of today's complex challenges. Let us take a moment to reflect on the numerous advantages that science advice brings to the table. Science's inherent commitment to transparency and the establishment of public trust allows for policies to be founded on a solid bedrock of reliable information. Additionally, science advice can also play a pivotal role in building the capacity of nations, nurturing an environment where knowledge is not only disseminated but also internalized and transformed into action. In essence, science advice contributes to enhancing the quality, effectiveness, and legitimacy of government policies, which in turn leads to better outcomes for societies and the environment at large. The IAP has long recognized the paramount importance of science advice and has actively spearheaded initiatives to strengthen its quality and effectiveness on a global scale. Indeed, our 2016 Triennial Conference in Hermanus, South Africa, focused on the issue of science advice. Over many years, the IAP has fostered the sharing of best practices, facilitated capacity building for academies, and encouraged more science academies to fulfill their role in providing important science advice. By developing close relationships with policymakers, conducting global assessments, and advocating for the intrinsic value of science advice, IAP endeavors to enhance the interface between science and policy, thereby promoting evidence-based policy making and addressing the multifaceted challenges that our world faces today. In their pursuit of excellence, IAP and ASA have forged a collaborative alliance that focuses on academies working together, organizing workshops, developing capacity building programs, and nurturing the next generation of science advisors in the Asian region. Through this partnership, we can exchange invaluable knowledge, develop guidelines rooted in the wisdom of experience, and engage in tireless advocacy efforts to raise awareness about the vital importance of science and the indispensable role that academies must play in providing reliable and independent counsel. It is within this context that the workshop on science advice, organized by the National Academy of Sciences Sri Lanka, assumes immense value and significance. This workshop serves as a crucial platform for enhancing our collective understanding of different modalities of science advice, building the capacity of academies as science advisors, promoting collaboration among stakeholders, and institutionalizing science advice as an integral part of government structures. By defining the science policy interfaces and nurturing evidence-informed policymaking, this workshop will undoubtedly pave the way for a future where scientific knowledge and policy decisions go hand in hand, working in tandem to achieve sustainable development and societal progress. Dear friends, the benefits of this workshop will be manifold. It promises to enrich our understanding of science advice, providing ideas that participants can use to become more effective and influential in their advisory roles. Furthermore, the workshop will provide a fertile ground for networking and collaboration, allowing for the establishment of robust partnerships that transcend borders and disciplines. Through these partnerships, we can collectively work towards institutionalizing science advice within our respective countries, ensuring that it becomes an integral part of policy-making processes. Ultimately, I hope this workshop will serve as a catalyst, propelling us towards evidence-informed policies that have the potential to transform our societies for the better. As I conclude, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to the National Academy of Sciences Sri Lanka for taking the initiative to organize this important workshop. I have no doubt that this endeavor will further cement your Academy's position as a vibrant and relevant institution within Sri Lanka and the broader region. Your commitment to advancing science advice is commendable, and your efforts will undoubtedly yield fruitful results that will shape the future of policymaking in Sri Lanka and the other participating countries. As IAP, we are also looking at this workshop with the idea of how it might look in other regions and to consider a global comparison of science advice mechanisms. Thank you all for your attention, and I wish you a highly successful and productive workshop. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is with immense pleasure and honor that I now introduce the chief guest of today's event, Professor Remy Quirion. Professor Remy is an accomplished scientist